Hey everybody, I want to go over shading. So I got my, just going to use a 2B pencil right now for this. The main way of shading I use involves using the side of the pencil lead. So the way that I mostly shade is using the side of the pencil lead and moving side to side, mostly moving from my elbow. Notice I'm using this underhand grip. So if you lay your pencil down, I'm on an inclined surface, but here, I'll lift this up for a sec. So if the pencil's lying down, just put my hand over it, pick it up so I can't put my fingers under it. So I go like that. I'm left-handed, so it might look a little bit different for you, but the main thing is that I'm able to tip the pencil lead up so that I can use the side of it. You still want it well sharpened, leaving plenty of the graphite exposed. Then moving side to side, my wrist is kind of locked, and a lot of the movement is coming from my elbow, my shoulder. So move side to side, trying to make a smooth tone. So I'm like pulling my elbow in the direction I want it to go. I can lighten up the pressure to make a lighter tone. And I can increase the pressure to make a darker tone. And then swap this out for a sharper pencil. And then I can also go back over it. If I want to make a darker tone, I could switch to a softer B pencil. I'll use a little bit of 4B for this demo, but feel free to experiment with the different hardness pencils you have. The other way of shading that I tend to use and teach is to make like little circles. So it's kind of a scribbly technique, but again, I'm trying to avoid really distinct pencil marks made with the tip like that, so I don't want to do that. I want to just kind of make like little light circles, again, trying to stay off the tip of the pencil, mostly using the side of the pencil lead. And you just kind of keep going over it so you build up the tone that you want. Little tiny circles or little scribbles, but kind of in a circular fashion, interlocking, trying to make it even, moving it around as I need it to. Then start giving yourself some restrictions. So I'll make myself maybe a couple of bars like this. See how well you can do at keeping it between the lines. It's okay if you go over a little bit, and it's okay if you go under a little bit. And then try varying your pressure to make it lighter, make a gradation. And you can then increase the pressure again. You can go over it again. You can also go up as well as down. So here I am, I'm still doing the same motion, but instead of pulling my elbow, I'm pushing it as I go. Again, lightening it up to make it lighter, increasing the pressure to make it darker. Once I'm done with that, I can just clean it up a little bit. So I was aiming for between the lines. It's not perfect, but that's fine. Just got it like that. I can try maybe some different angles, different size shapes. Mostly it's between the lines, but here I'm going to try to make it at an angle in this kind of rhomboid. So you can see I'm kind of starting it off in that acute angle by it's almost like a combination of the scribble and the side to side, where I kind of like push into the corner a little bit until I have enough room to get it to go side to side more. So the main thing I'm trying to work on is getting that smooth transition from dark to light. So that was a 2B. Let's see if I have a 4B handy. There we go. Here's a 4B. So I'll try that. This time I'll try to start off light. Make it darker. Again, I can go over it again, especially like the lighter areas I might not even want to go over again. Just sort of like ease into it as I gently apply the pressure. Trying to stay in those bounds, but you know, it's not super easy. There we go, and then clean it up afterwards. Alright, so I'll try the little circly one now. So the circles, right? So again, it's like scribbly circles. Scribbly circles, scribbly circles. So between the side-to-side, more linear approach and the scribbly circles, you should be able to figure out how to get a nice tone without the distinct pencil line marks too much. I mean, a few are inevitable, but it's about your intention and what you're trying to do. So practice shading tone with the linear and the scribble. Try to do it within the confines of some different between lines or some shapes that you make, and then you'll be set up for your shading assignment.